live-ban Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted ö, Half-Life-et fogjuk kijátszani. Ez a legelső rész, és majd, ha tetszik ez a live, akkor lájkoljatok, iratkozzatok fel, és kommenteljetek, hogy folytassuk-e ezt, vagy bármit mást. Na, let's go. On. Jó. Visual, brightness, igaz, jó. Jó, new game, let's go.
Welcome to the Freddy Fazbear virtual experience.
Virtual.
Fazbear Entertainment is excited to join the digital age, and what better way to do that than with an edge-of-your-seat virtual reality experience?
Fazbear Entertainment, jó. Welcome.
We know that Fazbear Entertainment has developed something of a bad reputation over the last few decades, and while it's true that some stories associated with our name were loosely based on actual events, the majority of them were total fabrications from the mind of a complete lunatic. Lawsuits pending. But we aren't above laughing at ourselves. Ha ha ha. That's why we have recreated completely fictitious scenarios that you've been fed over the last several years into a hilarious VR game, in the hopes that we can finally move past these childish ghost stories and develop a new relationship with you, as well as your kids. Don't forget the merch, perfect for birthdays. So sit back and enjoy a few scares. We do, however, ask that you agree to a simple waiver before you play. It's mostly just legal mumbo-jumbo and isn't at all based on user experiences thus far, or you acknowledge that Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for accidental digital consciousness transference, real-world manifestations of digital characters, nightmares, night terrors, night sweats.
Okay. Enter
Welcome to the Freddy Fazbear virtual experience. Use the console in front of you to navigate the menu and pick one of the frightening experiences available. By completing these scenarios, more will become available. You'll see plenty of familiar faces and some new ones as well. So stay a while and have a good time. And remember, despite the temporary horror you may experience, this is a completely controlled environment and you aren't in any real danger. Fazbear Entertainment not responsible for real danger. Please make a selection from the virtual menu.
Dark rooms, milyen van bele? Na itt ők Night Terrors. Ott jó, kezdjük a Night 1-jel szerintem elsőnek. Kezdjük a Night 1-jel, azaz. Mi? Jaj, ne! Mi van? Hello? Ez menő. Ó, de rossz. Úristen. Rakd már le. Ja, abban még ott van, jó. Eltűnt. Ott van, jó. A többiek még ott vannak. Jó, jó, ugye meg ott van Nagy Freddy, jó. Nagy Freddy. Forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit. Now that wouldn't be so bad if the suits themselves weren't filled with cross-beam, wired, and animatronic devices, especially around the facial area. So you can imagine how having your head forcefully pressed inside one of those could cause a bit of discomfort and death. The only parts of you that would like to see the light of day again would be your eyeballs and teeth that pop out in front of the mask. Yeah, they don't tell you these things when you sign up. But hey, first things to breeze. I'll chat with you tomorrow. Check those cameras and remember to close the doors only if absolutely necessary. Gotta conserve power. Alright, good night. Ott van még mindig, nagyon jó. Jó, még az nem nincs ott, jó. Azt a úristen itt. Jézusom Mária. Jaj, nem mozog. Mindig ott van az a kutya. Jó, egyéljem. Menj már innen. Jó, azaz. Azaz. Na, mit kapok? Jaj, de jó. Megett? Bár. Night 2 akkor. Jó, így is lett, akkor jó. Jaj, de jó. Na, hívogassál! First night, jó, akkor véletlenül legelsőt indítottam, nem tudom miért. De Night 2, let's go. Mi van itt amúgy?
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy and fun come to life. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Upon discovering that damage or death has occurred, a missing person report will be filed within 90 days or as soon as property and premises have been thoroughly cleaned and bleached and the carpets have been replaced. Blah, blah, blah. Now, that might sound bad, I know, but there's really nothing to worry about. The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night, but do I blame them? No. If I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years and I never got it back, I'd probably be a bit irritable at night too. So remember, these characters hold a special place in the hearts of children, and we need to show them a little respect, right? Okay. So just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit. They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night. Something about their servos locking up if they get turned off for too long. They used to be allowed to walk around during the day too, but then there was the bite of 87. Yeah. It's amazing the human body can live without the frontal lobe, you know? Now consider yours as a night watchman. In fact, these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person. They'll most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton without its costume on. Now, since that's against the rules here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, they'll probably try to forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit. Now, that wouldn't be so bad if themselves weren't filled with crossbeam, wired, or animatronic devices, especially around the facial area. So you can imagine how having your head pressed inside one of those could cause you to...
Na, akkor security, nem tudom, roomba ott van ő. Freddy még mindig ott van, a restroomban meg ott van Chica. Ja. Halló, de... Itt a jobb oldalon. Bonnieval meg mi történt? Visszamennem. Jó, Chica még mindig ott van. Aha, jó napot kívánok! Jó, Bonnie, az egy... Ott van Bonnie, jó, akkor megvan mindenki. Jó van akkor. Ott van még mindig. Ó, Isten Mária. Elment? Nem. De olyankor futnia kéne, nem? Várjál, stop! Stop. No, let's go. Itt vagyok. Resume. Jó. Aha, tud sprintálni, ő szerintem ki is fog. Ott van. Csika. Aha, szia. Jó, bal oldalon jön, jó tudom, igen, mindig bal oldalon jön. Jó, azaz. Ö... Ö... Ez micsoda?
Welcome to the Freddy Fazbear Virtual Experience. Fazbear Entertainment is excited to join the digital age, and what better way to do that than with an edge-of-your-seat virtual reality experience. We know that Fazbear Entertainment has developed something of a bad reputation over the last few decades, and while it's true that some stories associated with our name were loosely based on actual events, the majority of them were total fabrications from the mind of a complete lunatic, lawsuits pending. But we aren't above laughing at ourselves. Ha ha ha. That's why we have recreated many of these completely fictitious scenarios, lies, that you've been fed over the last several years into a hilarious VR game, in the hopes that we can finally move past these childish ghost stories and develop a new relationship with you, as well as your kids. Don't forget the merch, perfect for birthdays. So sit back and enjoy a few scares. We do, however, ask that you agree to a simple... You acknowledge that Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for accidental digital consciousness transference, real-world manifestations of digital characters, nightmares, night terrors, night sweats.
Let's go.
Well, if you heard this and you made the day too, congrats. I won't talk quite as long this time since Freddy and his friends tend to become more active as the week progresses. It might be a good idea to keep the cameras while I talk, just to make sure everyone's in their proper place. Interestingly enough, Freddy himself doesn't come on stage very often. Freddy becomes a lot more active in the dawn show, so hey, I guess that's one more reason not to run out of power, right? I also want to emphasize the importance of using your door locks. There are blind spots in your camera view, and those blind spots have to be right outside your doors. So if you can't find something or someone on your cameras, be sure to check your door lock. You might only have a few seconds to react. Not that there would be any danger, of course. Not as fun, yeah. Also, check on the curtain on Pilot Cove from time to time. The character in there seems to be unique in that he becomes more active if the cameras remain off for long periods of time. I guess he doesn't like being watched. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure you have everything under control. Talk to you soon.
Halló. Jó, itt van a kettel, oké. Egész party itt van. Közelebb jön. Jó napot kívánok. Jó napot kívánok, uram. Elmész? Ó, de kedves vagy. Nem mész el, akkor baszódjál meg. De! És mit csináljak? Jó. Jó. Itt van az még, de jó. Szia. Jó, hátrébb ment, az jó. De ez nem akar elmenni. Menj már el. Menj már el, bazd meg. Jó. Menj már el, kérlek szépen. Jó! Dupla V. Azaz. Let's go. Három night van csak. Vagy 4 night van csak mindegyikbe. Night Terrors. Italian brero trallallero trallalla. Porco dia, porqualla. Pero siento 21 crincati sto. Emberek, mindjárt jövök, elmeg kajálni.